Hello everybody, how is it going? So today we are taking a look at the Law deck that I took to, what is this, one of the anniversary events. I know I did a poll earlier yesterday that was between Law and Corazon, but I didn't realize it was a anniversary, so I did want to go in with Law as I am a bit more confident playing Law, so there is that. But yeah, I ended up going 3-2. I'll talk about the matchups a little bit. But we ended up getting 6, which is, yeah, that's cool. I kind of, expected not to do great because Law into Sakazuki is a very rough time. But I'll go over the list, I'll talk about the matchups, and, yeah. Obviously, I don't even remember how I organized this. Oh yeah, 2 drops. 4 Brook, card good. Let you, you play it sometimes because it's basically free, quote unquote. And, yeah, let me put the winner one. Winner one on the front, come on. For the Dawn. Obviously, you play the Dawn. I'm still playing 1 Nami because I like the card. Good card into the 6k leaders, but I don't think you really need her. You can probably cut her. 2 Makino because I like having the option to randomly cheese people with a big 1-cost swing, so still playing 2. She's searchable, you find her. 4 Otama, I don't think I really need to talk about Otama. Otama's the best 2k in the game. 4 Dogra. I know I have the video testing this card. I think it's solid. After a little bit more playing it in person. I don't think I did turn 2 leader effect at all this tournament, but this card just basically being an extra Dawn, if it sticks, is super nice, so yeah, card is nice. Definitely lets you spend not very much. Like, if you kind of are playing against Sakazuki and the first couple turns you don't really play into your board and you just swing big, and then you only really spend, if you have like 1 or 2 of these, you basically just, it's reduction on establishing, your full board in 1 turn, so it kind of makes that also more doable. So card is good. 4 Nami, yeah, I don't need to talk about that. 4 Chopper, again, don't think I really need to talk about that. 2 Robin, the 1-drop Robin. Card is good. Very nice in Rebecca. If I know it's playing Brulees, you get to clear Brulees. So, yeah, I like the card. Again, searchable off the Dawn and Nami, so some nice utility to add. And there's also just being a 1-drop, super nice. 4 Zoro, duh. Ooh, my bad. 2 Luffy. I might bump this up to 3, because I think this is just how you beat Sakazuki. I think you just need this card, so that might end up going to 3. 4 Blocker Law. Don't have to talk about it. 4 Restand Law. This could honestly go to 3, but I was playing 4 because I like 4. I like this card a lot, but against Sakazuki, you do not always get value off of it, so yeah. 4 Bonnie. Don't have to talk about it. 2 Veggie. Could play more of this if you want more 1-drops, more little blockers. It's not bad. And then the 1 Radical Beam. You also, I don't feel like you need this card. I couldn't find my 3rd Veggie, so I just put in a Radical Beam. And yeah, pretty simple list, very similar to what I was playing when I was talking, or when I did the video on the Dogra. So yeah, there is that. Let's talk a little bit about the matchups. Round 1, I played against my friend, which you guys will see in this video. It was so unfortunate. I'll tell the story. We're talking before tournament. He has only Bello Betty on him, and he was like, I want to play a better deck, or, just a more consistent deck, I guess. And I'm like, I have an L on me. Do you want to just borrow that? And we're like, yeah. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, word. You got it. And we're just playing... He has like a proxy Uta deck, so we were testing that. Law against that. And round 1 gets announced, he walks up, he jokingly says, oh, I play you, and then he looks at the board and he actually plays me. So yeah, that is unfortunate, but we'll go over that match after I talk a little bit here, I guess. And also we will open the Dawn pack, because I mean, come on, we have to. And yeah, round 2, what was round 2? Round 2 was, I think, against Purple Luffy, another one of my friends. He had it rough. Really did not see any 2k counters. At some point had 4 Magellans in hand and just kind of missed his spot to actually play it where it was good. So ended up taking that one. Round 3 against Sakazuki. It's inevitable. I think our start was pretty solid. It's just hard playing into Lucci on curve. Sometimes you just really can't play around it. And yeah, we eventually just got out resourced. I also didn't see Rush Luffy at all, so I didn't really have the opportunity to just kind of attack big and then just hope I can cheese him with it. So yeah, and then round 4 was another Sakazuki, and it went a bit better this time. My opening hand was like all 2k counters, I think Rush Luffy and a restand law. So I just spent the first couple turns swinging, I think 8, 10, and at some point he just played a Rebecca. He really wasn't building up his board while I was doing this, he was just doing the same back, so I consider that good for me, so I was down with that. And at some point he plays the Rebecca. I thankfully had a Robin, which just answered the Rebecca, and then I put him down to 1. In the following turn, I actually played out my board, established I think a blocker law. Didn't have a Zoro to go with it, but it was fine. It was an amount of pressure, so ended up eventually taking it. He did play 10 Kaido and had 13 cards in hand at some point, but yeah, we ended up being able to go for game with just Rush Luffy, so that was nice. Round 4. What was round 4? Oh my goodness, why can't I remember? Was that? Hold on, let's think. What was round 4? Why am I forgetting? Right, round 1 was an L. Round 2 is Luffy. Oh, okay, no, we're on round 5 now. Round 5 was red purple Luffy, and I didn't see the 1-drop Nami, which I mean fair, I only played 1, so I mean. But yeah, he ended up getting it. Had double Newgate, and I think I misplayed. I think at some point he had 5 cards in hand, 1 Dawn up, and I just went double, I think, 2 big swings with the restand law, and went to life, and he got out of one of them, and I think if I just went 2 big swings into one of his Newgates, I could have actually cleared it, and then potentially lived and then gone for game after he had very few cards in hand, so I think that was a misplay. That's my bad. But yeah, ended up losing to Sakazuki and red purple Luffy. The deck, or just playing red-green law in this format, I feel like it's almost impending doom when just Sakazuki exists, and you could be doing great, but then I feel like right when you run into a Sakazuki, you're either gonna have to just high roll like crazy to win that matchup, or you're just taking a loss, as long as they're skillful at the deck. But yeah, it was fun. Happy I played. Still kind of at a loss on what I want to play this format, but I think we should open this Dawn pack now. Also, I love this Luffy. I'm sorry if opening that was kind of loud. But yeah, look at that guy. That's awesome. Oh wait, we got 2 things. What else? I don't know. Tournament pack? Sure. Let's open both. Yeah, it was fun. Let's see what's in here. I hate opening these packs, by the way. I feel like I'm just gonna annihilate everything. Okay, we got through that one kind of okay. We got a Dust Snake and a Gamma Knife. Is the Gamma Knife? Oh, that's pretty cool. It says first anniversary. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little bit hard. I'll do my best. The glare might be kind of bad too. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And let's see what's in the Dawn pack. I don't even know what Dawn is in this. I think it's Yamato, and I don't know the other ones. Looks like we got the Yamato though. Happy about that. I like Yamato. Can I not annihilate the card? Please. Let me in. There we go. Okay. I made it. Yamato. Very cool. But yeah, let's hop into the game. Alright. So hopping into the game. It is me, obviously on Red Green Law, versus my buddy on an L. Sorry if this feels a little bit zoomed in or whatever. I recorded in the wrong aspect ratio, so unlucky, I guess. But he wins the dice roll. He decides to go. I think he ends up going second, which I mean, fair enough. Just pointing at the camera. Yeah, I think this matchup is fine for Law. Again, very unfortunate with ended up playing him turn 1 or turn 1. First round, there we go. But yeah, getting just set up a bit. I have the Dogra. Let's go, Dogra and Nami. The best combo. No, the card's solid. Because after this turn 1, as long as, like, you know, he sticks around for a turn or two, that's a free Dawn right there. I end up adding the Zoro off of Nami. I think at this point I had a blocker law, so yeah, we were looking good. He just passes turn 1, going back to us. I don't think we're gonna be able to establish our board. He gets a man, Shura? Yeah, sure, that's his name. Shura trigger, which is solid. I'm just happy it's not like Thunderbolt, so yeah, we'll take that, I guess. Adds the Ohm, which will be pretty good, because next turn is his 4 Dawn turn. So not bad, not bad. I have 3 Dawn. I think I just hard play a Zoro and just don't swing with it, because I know I'm not going to get ohmed, and I know I'll have the Zoro for my leader effect turn, so that'll be solid. He's on 4 Dawn. Yeah, I was going to say, imagine just playing the Ohm. Let's see if he gets that AUG. I don't think he did, but I think he had one in hand, so it did not matter. Yep, there's the dog. And just passing it back, I assume. Drawing for turn. So this will be our leader effect turn. We only really need to pay 1 Dawn to fully establish the board. I swung 5 with leader. Probably should have just swung 5 with Zoro first. Yeah, I guess I get punished here by an Elthor. So that's my bad. Attack with characters first. That's a dumb misplay. He thought about it for a second. He's like, yeah, no, you always just hit the Zoro there. So yeah, my bad. I suck. I use the Dagra, play down another Nami. We're looking good. We get a Brook, the winner Brook. Word. So, paying 1. And we're sacking him. We opened 3 Namis. Or we at least found a bunch. We'll get the Zoro back. So I guess not too badly punished. We don't get to just play the Zoro attack and then leader though, which I mean, unfortunate, but it'd be like that. I think I have a Bonnie, so it's probably just Bonnie and then we'll leader effect. Yep, see what we find. I think there's a restand law there. I might just want to take that, or just another blocker law. Yeah, never hurts to have a surplus of these. We'll leader effect into the blocker law, and then we'll replace Bonnie with the Zoro. And I don't know if we're gonna take this swing. Yeah, we're not gonna take this swing just because we're still at 4 life. We'd rather let him hit our life than have to defend that Zoro. So sounds good. 6 Dawn turn. If he has a Gadatsu, it's pretty solid here. Just pops the Zoro. So I guess maybe that's a reason to swing with the Zoro, but I'd rather just put him on, have Gadatsu. So I think it's fair. Also look at his corazon Dawn. I still never got one. Very sad. He swings 5. I get it a Dawn. That's kind of convenient. You can see my life. Goes 5 again. I'll take again. I get another blocker law. We go 6. I might defend this one. We'll see. I'll block and then just 1k. I might at a lack of 2ks, maybe. I'm not sure. I know I at least have that Brook, right? So there's something. He plays down Shura. Looks at top 5. What does he get? Knowing that we're not going to get Gadatsu is cool, but I mean, he swung 5, you know, a bunch of 5s, so obviously we knew we kind of weren't getting Gadatsu. So it's 4 Dawn. Could go like Home Holy again. And it looks like that's what you have. No, it goes to the Sanji. Okay. We'll draw for turn. Getting to keep our board is like so crazy. After just playing into a bunch of Sakazuki. Feels good. But we're probably gonna want to try to clear some of his board. Let's the Holly. I know it's technically Holly, but it's Holy. Don't care. We cleared both of those pretty easily. So nice. We'll take that. So a ton of Dawn to work with. We'll probably just end up getting down another blocker law. Probably swing with the Nami. We can swing with that blocker law. Put him to 1. Not bad. And now we can try to just like get a couple cards out of his hand. We'll use leader. Bounce Nami into Law into Zoro, I assume. Yeah, and just restand the Zoro. Obviously take away the Dawn. No chat. So I think we have, how much Dawn do we have? We have 4 Dawn. See, I'm going to go 5 with Zoro. He takes, potentially getting a trigger, and he does. I deserved it. It's okay though. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. At least we got basically 2 cards out of his hand. And then we'll go 6 with Nami. He'll block. See, not too bad. We might have gotten Thunderbolted, but hey man, need to trade for some cards. He'll swing Shura into Nami, and then attack with that Shura for fun. Yeah, fair enough. Goes 5 at Zoro. My hand seems pretty big, so probably take that counter. Yeah, we'll just chuck it at Dawn. He will tap 8, play Katakuri, and actually heals himself. I thought he was going to put my Law in life, but hey, fair enough. I guess I do technically have 3 swings, 4 if you include Nami, so yeah, healing yourself isn't the worst idea. We're just going to clear the Shura with our Nami. Go 5 at life. Assuming you just take, but he does 1k, so fair enough. We'll go 5 again. He'll take, get the Shura trigger. What will he add? Grab's just a 2k. Fair enough. I don't even know what at this point you're looking for really. Probably just like a 2k or maybe another Om Holy. 7 and L also isn't bad, but we're gonna play Bonnie. If I remember, I think I still have another blocker law. We find a Zoro, so that's pretty good. We can use that this turn, most likely. I think I also had a Rush Luffy in hand, and I was debating of just like hard playing Luffy and then leader affecting, but I was like, I think it's just safer to Zoro. Also, look at my Chopper Dawn. You guys see that? I love that Dawn. I forgot where I even got that from. It's just Chopper crying. Yeah, we'll tap 3, just play down Zoro, just swing for 5. Again, we're just kind of just threatening a little bit of just getting him to just take some life. I think he got a Cracker trigger there, but decided not to use it because he's just running low on hand size and he might just die. So, fair enough. Discards a Thunderbolt to heal, and then we'll use Leader Effect. Take back, what we take back? A Nami, playing a Blocker Law, restanding the Zoro. Didn't I just add a Zoro? I think I did. My bad. Also, yeah, swinging with the wrong law there. My fault. It's kind of the same thing. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we put him to 0, and now we just kind of have to live, which shouldn't be that hard, because 3000 volts does not interact with our blocker law. It just clears the Bonnie. It's going to try to clear the Zoro. So he could have a heal here. That should be pretty good. We'll probably defend the Zoro. Yeah, we'll give him a 2k. And then goes 8 at the other one. Yamato can't pop a Zoro, so I think I'm fine with defending that. Yep, plays the Yamato, and then heals for 1. And passes it back to me. And we should be able to go for game. We have 4 bodies on board that can attack, so we're looking solid. And I'm not sure. I think we still have the Rush Luffy. I don't think we have a restand law at this point. I see a Nami in hand. I don't know, but we should be able to go for game. He doesn't have a ton of cards in hand. We're just going to poke him for 5. And just debating how I want to do this. We'll go 6 with Zoro. He'll take the 6. And then just thinking about what he wants to discard. Gets rid of a 7 and L. We'll go 7 with one of the blocker laws. He'll take. Gets a Shirahoshi trigger. Which is pretty good. Also just randomly tap that Dawn. I'm not exactly sure why, but it's okay. Trashes 2 non-counters. And then he is on 0, so I'm just going to go 5. And then I'll just do the rest on blocker law. Oh no, I'm not using the restand law in my hand for fun. Kind of BM, but it's okay. We'll play Nami. Find a Rush Luffy. And then just leader effect and swing whatever remaining on the law with a Dawn on it. Yup. I think it's like 10 or something, or 11. I don't know, it's 11. Okay. Either way, it was game. Yeah, this was the only match I recorded. I kind of wish I recorded more, but my camera was kind of already low on battery, and Also, just locals was pretty crowded. I didn't really want to get in anyone's way. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.